Is the new SIG P365 XMacro the new standard concealed carry? Today we're going to take our first impressions on it and see what we think. I'm very curious.
So tell me, what is it about this that is so interesting to you?
So first off, I actually can fit my hand on it. I have pretty good meaty hands. I don't shoot Glock 19s for a reason. They're kind of small for me, and I can actually fit my hand entirely on here, combined with the built-in comp on the slide. Yep. As well as, ready for a red dot, well, I might throw a different one on there, but. Yes. And then it's a lot slimmer too. It feels just really skinny, almost like a 1911 in that case.
Yeah. And then of course, it's got a full rail. The 365 has been knocked for having a proprietary system, and I think we found out pretty early on that it doesn't exactly allow the light to lock in there as strongly as I think maybe SIG wished it would.
Also, and this is kind of unrealistic, but you can fit a PL350 on there.
Yeah, so you can fit just about any light you want on there. I guess let's shoot the darn thing and see what we think.
All right, range is hot. How's that look?
Perfect.
Okay, ready? Yep. Well, that's really easy to shoot. That feels like a full-size gun. The first shot or two, I was kind of getting used to that, right? Like anything new, that's the first shot on it.
Yep.
But
you know, one thing I noticed about this is reloads can happen with me giving it a good grip without squishing the meat of my hand. Mm-hmm. And 17 rounds, right?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. It shoots easy.
I've shot at 365 plenty at this point, and I can tell, I don't have to compare, I can just tell right now the difference. That feels like a full-size gun when I'm shooting it.
Yes, it's definitely easy to shoot. I will say that. I could see going and training with this, you know, getting a couple thousand rounds in a weekend. Yeah. I think that pistol would do very well. Now we just need holsters for it. And you know, I think it's a solid pistol. I will say that SIG is pretty proud of it, right? Yeah. So it looks like your street price is going to be about $800 to $850 on that, without an optic, without a light.
No, what does macro mean again?
More.
Okay, there we go. I didn't know. I know what macro meant, yeah. I mean, I'm actually digging it. I'm not a SIG guy. I'm probably an anti-SIG guy more than anything.
You know, one of the things I noticed about the regular 365 when I shot it years ago was it was one of the first pistols out that didn't beat the operator up in that super compact size.
Yeah, compared it to like a shield.
This gives you more of that. Macro of that. Yeah. Here's a question. Will the slide interchange? And can you run the 17 round of the regular one?
We can find that out really soon. Here's a P365 XL, and it fits in. It seems to lock in just fine. I can tell you can actually over insert it or try to a little bit because there's nothing to bottom out on the bottom of the magazine as well. And then the Icarus grip module with the P365 macro 17 round magazine, it also fits. So after we filmed, I was curious on why these macro mags did not fit in our radius carrier for the 365, and they actually do fit if you have a bullet in there. So they fit great, contain really well. However, the follower geometry on the very end point here is slightly different. So if there's no round in there, it doesn't want to actually go in. When I go to press it in to lock in, it kind of doesn't hold, it kind of wants to push it out. So as long as you have rounds in the magazine, it will retain very well and it fits great. And another thing that we found after the fact is that SIG is coming out with different sleeves for these magazines so they can fit into the other grip modules better and not have that over insertion issue, which may or may not be an issue. However, it'll work better for you that way. So let's go ahead and see if the slides match up or not. And the internals appear to be quite literally the exact same, I think. So we have a standard 365 XL Grip module, and we have a P365 XMacro slide. So let's go ahead and get this on here. And it fits right on there. So if you wanted to swap it out, I bet that will cycle. We're gonna check the Icarus grip module and see if we have fitment for the 365 XMacro. It looks like it fit on there. Yeah, that's on there just fine. That's a good sign. All right, 5 rounds on target. And it locked back and everything. So that was great. All right, 5 rounds. Yeah, all cycled, locked back, very important there too. I'm digging it. So I have the SIG P365 XMacro with the Streamlight TLR7 sub for the 1913. And then I have one of our M6 holsters for the Icarus with the TLR7 sub on there. And it does not fit. It is very, very tight. So you can tell that there is a taller height from the top of the slide to the bottom of the desk cover. And then at that point, the light as well. It does not want to fit in there at all. So we just looked at the new SIG P365 XMacro. Honestly, I think it's a contender, really. If you want to try to really fight for that Glock 19 spot, right, the industry standard for concealed carry gun, this is hot. This is awesome. And really it comes down to the big 3 things, right, which is going to be your comp that's right here, built in, that's a lot better. You can tell it helps a lot with shooting. The actual rail dust cover and not their proprietary rail dust cover is really nice to have. You can put lights on there and it's actually fixed on there a lot better. And then having 17 round mags is just stellar. I might carry one in the future, we'll see. You know, that's the first SIG I thought about carrying. So you saw our first impressions on the SIG, you saw how it shot a little bit. We're curious to see what you guys think. Let us know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you guys get out there, train, and carry a light.